President Obama's mosque at the site of 9/11 attacks. A cheap political propaganda. Now, what's the truth about it? As I mentioned in my videos, which are under the heading of messages of peace, I mentioned how all the propaganda is being created against the Middle Eastern countries just to wage a war against them, just to please the oil lobbies and gun lobbies and other businessmen like construction lobbies which support the governments in Western countries. This was another one of the cheap gimmicks. The only reason this was done was just to show to the world that we are the good people. We want to have peace, while it's the Muslim people who are fighting against us. And that's the only truth. And what exposes the cheap politics behind this is the way it was stage managed, that the president will make such a straight statement, and after a bit of time we'll ask one of our puppets to rise up against it and create a hoopla against it, like what happened when even the holy place of a church was dragged into this controversy. And to think of it, Christianity is the most peaceful religion in this world. Jesus Christ was the most tolerant prophet of God ever. He never preached anyone to insult any religion. But a man was used to say that we are going to burn the Holy Quran. And why this propaganda was created? So that President Obama and his administration can walk out of their stated stand that they are going to build a mosque at 9/11. They never wanted to build a mosque at 9/11. They only wanted to put the Muslims in a spot of bother. And they had already planned the escape route. That's the whole truth about that mosque. Now, the president just visited India, and he's visiting Indonesia, and he's very, very keen on offering peace to the people of Islamic countries, Islamic world. But the question is, President, how can you put a gun on a man's head and say, I want peace? Do you want peace? If that man has got even 1% honor and dignity in him, he will say, man, if you want to shoot me, shoot me. But if you're not going to shoot me, I'm going to pick up my gun and shoot you. You don't get peace by putting guns on the heads of people and then saying that we want peace. If you really want peace, then stop creating propagandas. Do something really constructive, worthwhile for peace. President George Bush, he raised a war just to please his oil lobby. His son waged another war just to please his guns lobby. And your construction lobbies are making merry, making billions of monies. And that money is being siphoned off for your elections. And I don't know how many people among your governments, they are getting kickbacks. But the truth is that the people who are dying in these wars, all the soldiers and even the terrorists, they are all ordinary men and women like me. Every soldier that dies in that war is someone's son, someone's father, someone's brother, someone's daughter, someone's wife. They're already all ordinary men and women, and they are dying so that your businessmen can make money and then pay you kickbacks with the same money. And that's all the truth about your war on terror is. And that's why we are not having any peace, because politicians and businessmen want to make money by killing us innocent people. Every soldier is a brave son or daughter of their country and their parents. But he's an ordinary man, he's an ordinary woman. And they are dying needlessly. I wonder, I'm surprised how can people even shake former President George Bush Sr. and Jr.'s hand and say we are glad to meet you when their coffers are dripping of innocent ordinary men's blood and men and women's blood. Every soldier that has died so far in that war is an ordinary man and a woman, and you still want to wage more war. How much more destruction do you people want? How much more money do you need? Why don't you people just beg and we'll give it on platter to you that, look, take our money, but stop killing us. You people are worse than thieves and dacoits. And that's the truth about your politics is. And that's the truth about your whole propaganda. Stop killing innocent people. My own friend, one of my best friends, he's in Indian Army. And he's just returned from 3.5 years of service in Jammu and Kashmir. And all the time he was there, I was scared for his well-being. I never mentioned it to him because I didn't want to create any kind of a bad omen for him, because I was always concerned for his safety. But the truth is, why was my friend in danger over there? When will the gun lobbies, the people who give you money for elections, when will they stop this bloodshed? People everywhere in this world want peace. But why can still we not get peace? It's just because of you politicians and the businessmen who give you money. That's why we people cannot have peace. And that's why all the blood that is being lost is of us innocent ordinary people. If you really want to do something peaceful, then do it with a full, true, honest heart, and not through cheap political propaganda. And I hope the Nobel Peace Prize Committee is listening and watching these videos, because if Nobel Peace Prizes are going to be awarded for lip service, I'm sure I've done the best job on this war on terror, and I should be the one who should be given the next Nobel Peace Prize. Friends, it's time we woke up and realized the true politics that goes on behind this war on terror. It's time we stood up for peace, because peace is what we all need, and peace is what is in our favor. Thanks for watching, friends. You have got every right to have your own opinions, but these are my opinions about what's happening. I want peace because I want to live in peace. Thank you.